Neurological Institute of Antioquia. The Neurological Institute of Antioquia began its development in 1972 as the League Against Epilepsy in Antioquia, located on the premises of San Vicente de Paul Hospital in the city of Medellin. In 1982, the League started its development as an independent entity and began providing services to the population of Antioquia and the whole country, with problems such as epilepsy and similar disorders. In 1991, it built the headquarters, and in 1996 was consolidated as the Neurological Institute of Antioquia. In 2010, the Neurological Institute has developed greatly, offering highly specialized services in neurology and neurosurgery. Our institution is now the only institution in Colombia dedicated to comprehensive treatment of neurological diseases. The Neurological Institute of Antioquia is the institution of the head of neurology in Colombia. Abnormal Movements and Functional Surgery Unit. Our range of functional surgery and deep brain stimulation is based on interdisciplinary approach, where all members participate in making decisions regarding medical and surgical treatment, with the sole purpose of providing the best care to our patients. The success of the surgery is based on three pillars: proper selection of patients for the medical group, excellent surgical procedure, and specialized DBS programming and follow-up. Patient selection is defined in the medical board, which discusses the history, physical examination, levodopa test, and results of neuropsychological and psychiatric evaluation. This meeting is attended by specialists in movement disorders, functional neurosurgery, neuropsychology, and psychiatry. The process begins early in the morning by a specialist neurosurgeon in functional neurosurgery and a neuroanesthesiologist. The first thing done is the preparation of the stereotactic frame. In the Neurological Institute of Antioquia, we have a Lecto stereotactic frame, which is prized for its reliability and accuracy. It's performed with the patient sitting and by cleaning the scalp, and later, with mild sedation and local anesthesia, we place the stereotactic frame, which is fixed to the skull with pins. Once this procedure is done, the patient is passed to a transport stretcher and taken to the room of images for making a stereotactic CT. This scan has different characteristics to the conventional. The patient is mild sedated to prevent movement during the test. Achieved images of these scans are processed together with the magnetic resonance images taken before the surgical procedure in a process called image fusion. This fusion is performed automatically and is highly accurate. This analysis is performed by a software specially designed for this type of surgery and allows us to determine the electrode entry site and trajectory. We use a software electrode surgery plan of last generation, which is considered the most accurate worldwide. The results of this analysis also give us the exact location of the target definition, which can be viewed in 3 dimensions. Again, in the operating room, the patient is covered with sterile drapes. The arc is placed on the point of entry with the coordinates stereotaxia planned, and a hole with a diameter of 1.4 centimeters is made in the skull. Through this hole, we introduce the microelectrode for neural recording. The final location of the electrode is determined by the micro-recording and the analysis of neuronal activities along with the ongoing clinical evaluation, performed by a neurophysiologist basal node structure and allow us to obtain maximal clinical benefits from stimulation. This assessment also allows us to identify the neighboring structures to avoid side effects during programming of the electrode. All information is carefully recorded and analyzed during surgery. Once the electrode is implanted, the clinical benefits are verified, and once again, the absence of side effects are confirmed. After 3 weeks of surgery, programming electrode is performed by a neurologist expert in movement disorders. This is a medical procedure where you select the best parameters of stimulation, adjust medication, and identify side effects. This process is done in several appointments with permanent supervision of a medical team in case of emergency.
Tenía que presentar trabajos, pero nada de deporte. Mi vida era achantada porque pues una niña a esa edad y coja, y ya después del tiempo me empecé a torcer. La mano izquierda también me empezó a hacer movimientos involuntarios y yo era zurda, entonces ya no podía escribir igual, ya tenía que empezar a escribir con la mano derecha. Me daba pena de la letra porque la letra no era la misma. Yo empecé de para atrás, de para atrás, de para atrás. Hasta que en 11 los profesores ya me veían tan mal que me tenían que subir las escalas cargadas, bajarme cargada, no podía bajar al descanso, nada, todo tenía que ser en el salón. Me operaron y ya muy contenta, ya me puedo parar, ya puedo hacer las cosas por mí misma, no mi mamá me tiene que ayudar ni nada. Puedo estudiar porque estuve 2 años retirada del estudio porque no podía subir escalas ni bajar, nada. Entonces ya muy contenta, la vida cambió para
el dejar de tomar tanta droga, ¿no? Y más, como le dijera yo a usted, más libertad para los movimientos del cuerpo, esa rigidez tan tremenda que le daba a uno, ese temblor, porque era que antes de la cirugía, mientras yo no tuviera el efecto de la droga, yo me paraba en un solo punto y mi cuerpo temblaba, parado, sentado, como estuviera. Tenía que tomarme el medicamento para poder estabilizarme y muchas veces tenía que esperar a que me tocara la hora de tomarme la otra dosis para poderme estabilizar, porque había veces que en dadas circunstancias el medicamento no me hacía el efecto que necesitaba el organismo en ese momento, sino que tenía que esperar la siguiente dosis. ¿Por qué lo recomendaría? Por la evolución que uno da, porque le mejora la calidad de vida a uno un 70, o un 80 o 85%, mejora la calidad de vida a uno.
Neurological Institute of Antioquia.